Hey everybody, Alyssa again. Sorry I look a wreck. I'm a stay-at-home mom full-time and I run a construction company and I do this. So I am going to do today a tumbler video. I have had a few people asking me how I do my tumblers. The tumbler that I'm going to be working on is not like my normal tumblers. It's this one's cylinder shaped, so it's not keeping in like the other ones. This is the one I'm working on. I'm going to be doing a little kids Raya theme tumbler. I don't know if a lot of you know what that movie is. It's a Disney movie. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm going to be showing you what I do, so let's get to it. Okay, so here, this is what my image is. So what I do is I import my image and everything that you see right here. I change my settings. I want mine to not go past 90, I think it is. I'm not quite sure. You'll see in the framing how I adjust. So right now I'm starting with 90 because that's normally what I start at. My speed, I leave at 70. I change it to the coated metal, and when I do that, usually this thing, the power starts off at like 75 or something, and this is usually at 50, I believe. But I change mine to 100, and then I leave it at 70. Sometimes I'll go higher depending on the image, but I know slower is usually better. So I hit page down because on my computer, for whatever reason, it doesn't have a little arrow thing down here. So I had to hit page down, and I put my sharpness all the way to 100. For it to lay right, to come out on the tumbler the way it needs to, I have to have it at -90. Now, and that's so that it'll come out the way that it's supposed to. But anyways, I always have to have, I'm not sure about the rest of you, but this part has to be facing this way if I have it set at -90. I haven't tried it the opposite way, but I always have my opening this way regardless. And right now, oh, don't mind these. This was a little experiment I had going on earlier, but did not work out. Anyways, so this is how the cylinder ones go. Now, if I was using my regular concave ones, so this is that one. So see how, I don't know if you can see, but see how it angles and it goes down. So for me to not have that, I have wedges that I stick in. It's hard to do this with one hand, but yes, I have little wedges that I stick in. These are my wedges. Or for a little while I was using this box just because I didn't have these yet. But these are just, they're wedges that you just use for like doors, and a lot of construction workers use them. So they're called shims. But anyways, so see now it's angled but not as badly. So I would just add another shim, which is also why I was using the box, because it just worked out way better. But okay, so sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. But so adding another shim in, let me get this. Okay, so adding another shim, it is now straight. See how it's straight here? And that will not affect your tumbler at all. Actually, it helps it. It helps keep it even. I got that idea from a different member of the group. He was kind of helping me because I was going over, my passes were like 2 to 3 times to be able to get it even. And it was kind of a common sense thing to add wedges. I just didn't really think about it. But yeah, we did that, and he showed me how, like, he was talking to me about it, and it worked out very well. So I figured out a way to do the wedges in there, and now it's even. But I'm going to take these out because this is not the one that I'm working on. This was just a test one that I was doing, and yeah, it was kind of fun. Just to bunch of squiggles. But anyways, let me put this back in here. And I do not need my shims or anything. Okay, so my height is pretty good on here, but I do like to use my little guide thing. And it is telling me right now that it's too close. So 1 second, let me adjust this. Alrighty, so all adjusted. Get this back up here. Now, I like to start mine up at the top. I don't know about anybody else, but up at the top as close as I can works out best for me. And, well, it depends on my image also. But, okay, so now that I have everything set, like I said, this is at -90. You do not have to, I know with your normal images, you normally have to flip them. With this, you do not have to flip them. I figured that out the hard way. So do not flip, just leave it the way it is. Your letters, everything will come out normal. So we're gonna go ahead and go here. Are you gonna go? All right, there we go. Let me double check this, make sure everything is good, because my computer likes to shut my program down sometimes. Yep, okay, everything's all ready the way I want it, so we'll go to the start, if it'll go. All right, here we go. All right. I leave everything the way that it is. And then you just hit this little guy and frame, because I haven't done the half ones yet, so it's probably going to be too long. Oh, nope. Oh, nope, that's perfect. Okay. Yep, alrighty. So it's perfect where I want it. And if I can see, we're going to go ahead and hit start. And it should be going. Don't mind my messy station, okay? I'm kind of a wreck today. So, all right, now it's going. Everything's all good, and I will come back as soon as we're done. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the time set where it's the time lapse so that you can see it, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so my tumbler is done, and this is what it looks like. I think it turned out very well. So for me to clean this, you have to, I take alcohol, don't mind my hair, I'm a mess. I take alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and just a cloth, and I wipe it down. I usually wear gloves, but this one's for my kids, so I'm going to be keeping it here anyways. But when I do sell to other people or ship, I usually, like I said, you wear gloves. Let me go grab the rubbing alcohol for just 1 sec. Okay, so I usually use 70% or higher. Just wipe it completely down, and it still looks really good. All right, so if anyone has any questions or anything, you can go ahead and message me. If you want me to do this over again, I definitely can with the slender cups. I know some people have problems with those. My next video, I'll be doing wood, trying to engrave on wood and everything, which is fairly easy to do. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and contact me. If not, then give this a like and go ahead and follow. And hopefully you guys will follow along in my next video. All right, thanks.